Good morning, Daisy. It's okay. You can't help it, can you? Brittany's cleaning up the movie room floor. So Daisy, our dog, has diabetes, and once in a while, it doesn't happen that often, but once in a while she'll pee in that room. And when she pees, it's a lot of pee, and it gets everywhere. All of the furniture, on the computer desk. Where is it?
Where my little finger is.
Brittany thinks she has a gray hair. That might be a gray hair. How old are you?
35.
You're that old? Do you think I should shave?
Yeah.
I think it's time to shave.
Yeah. It's just not my thing.
You're smart enough, you're good enough, and gosh darn it, people like you. Sullivan, what do you think about my shave? Really? It's just temporary. So Brittany got this exercise bike that she's been using, and the thing that cracks me up about it, look at the pedals. They have reflectors. It's a stationary bike. What do you need reflectors for? Good morning. I'm here at Walmart gonna pick up some things kind of funny. We did a pickup where you just drive up and you pick up your groceries. However, I guess I kind of messed up and I didn't put things in the cart that I thought I'd put in the cart, so I'm doing both. I'm going in the store and then I'm gonna pick it up. All right, got the few things I need. Now I'm gonna drive around the back and pick up the rest. Me and Brittany have been talking about whether I'm gonna rent a car until everything's over with or if we're just gonna buy a car, because we're gonna end up buying a car anyways, so we think we're just gonna buy a car. Today, I'm just gonna sit down and study hardcore about where the best deals are.
Is it at this store?
It should be. Well, I guess I'll head that way. Why did she pick this store? It's right here. The Walmart that she picked is all the way across town. Oh my God. The Walmart Brittany picked was not, this one is right by her house, and she picked one that is literally across town.
Aww.
I thought I was recording that whole time. Well, we made it, loading up all the stuff, and then we should be home. This is the best salad dressing. Good morning. Me and Brittany are on our way to Hayward, California. Decided to buy a car and not rent anymore. So I'm gonna need a car anyways. Might as well just buy it, get it over with right now. This was the best deal that we could find, was this one in Hayward. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it looks as good in real life as it does in the pictures. There's no problems because this is about 2 hours away from our house. So quite a drive, but it's worth it for a good deal on a car. The car we're gonna go look at is a Honda HR-V. It's a 2018. Super windy here. Our chair, what are those called? Our Adirondack?
Adirondack.
Adirondack?
Adirondack.
Our random chair
Adirondack.
broke. Look at the winds. Chair knocked over. Our umbrella broke. Our chair over there broke. We've been having some pretty bad winds here, and last night this happened. Well, it was pretty windy. It was pretty windy yesterday. It looks like part of the fence blew down. Not surprised though. Whoever built this side of the fence, this was before we got here, didn't do a good job. I actually reinforced this section with these poles. Did a perfect job, but this part that was not reinforced, I can fix it though. Flynn, what do you do? We got our inspector. He's assessing the damage. What do you think, buddy? How much? Put a beanie on it, so cold outside. It's freezing wind. Yeah, when we first moved in, I told the neighbor that we share that fence with, I told her, I was like, man, whoever built this fence, because it was a new fence, and I was like, dude, whoever built this fence did a horrible job because they didn't cement in the post. And she's like, no, it's fine. I was like, dude, one of these winters, it's going to fall down. That's why I reinforced kind of our major side, and then that side is just kind of hoping and praying nothing would happen, but it finally blew down. Oh. And we did actually get the car. I didn't get an opportunity to film much of it because it started pouring down rain. I just wanted to finish the paperwork off. I'll show you the car right here and then we'll get back to the repair.
I don't think about you anymore, except perhaps when wedding bells ring. I don't think about you anymore, except when I hear songs that you sing. I don't remember how you used to play.
Brittany's taking my car to work. Hopefully she doesn't crash it. We just insured it officially. Get your mirrors adjusted. What you doing there? Okay, I love you. Hope you have a good day at work.
I love you.
Just to keep the dogs out of their yard, that's it. Well, there's the temporary fence. At least this will keep the dogs in our yard so they won't go wandering into their yard. Maybe we don't even need to fix the fence, huh? Keep it like this the whole time. It actually really bothers me that I can't fix that right now. All in due time. It is getting windier, and the weird thing is it was actually supposed to, yeah, just a windy, rainy day nap time. Hey, you guys. All right, so I'm here cooking. I'm gonna tell you guys about a little weird thing that happened to me last night. Pretty much, I'm out here cooking. I've got pajamas on, the kind of pajamas for a man that has the flap in there. And if you're not wearing underwear, which I was not, you could just fall out. But you know what? I'm in my own house. It's late at night. I'm gonna cook, maybe watch some TV with Brittany, and then we're going to bed. So while I'm out here cooking, me and Brittany both hear one of our cats, Wally, outside crying. He does that for two reasons. Either number one, he wants inside, or number two, he's doing it to get the other cats outside because he wants to play and have a good time and be a cat. So Brittany turns on the backyard lights. She goes outside to see what's going on. While she's out there and I'm here cooking, I hear a man's voice. And it is right there in our backyard. Like, there is 100% a man in our backyard. I immediately go outside. I'm trying to hold the dogs back. The dogs are inside the house, but I'm trying to hold the dogs back. Hey, stay there, stay there. I get 1 foot out the door, so I'm kind of like spread. I'm spread like this. Dogs stay outside. And in this position I'm in, I just fall out. Down there, that flap, I'm on display, all right? I am on display for all to see. Right at that moment, I hear somebody right in front of me, because if I step out of my yard, there's just a fence right there and then the next house. And I just like look up like, what? I'm like holding dogs back, I'm hanging out, and I'm looking up like this, and it's not like, it's the neighbor's son who I've never met, and he's looking over the fence. And it's not like he's like looking over the fence like this. He's looking over the fence like the bottom of the fence, or the top of the fence is here, and he's like looking down like this. So when I look up, I'm like this far away from the guy, super close. So I'm holding the dogs back, I'm looking up at this guy, my legs are spread, I'm out on display, just staring at this guy, just hanging out. I immediately just covered up and I was just like, hey, whoa man, hey, what the heck? Like, it was just totally normal. He was like, hey, is this your cat that's crying? The only time somebody should ever look over your fence like that is if, number one, you're crazy good friends. Number two, it's an emergency and they have to like, hey, sorry man, I gotta get your attention. It was neither. This was my first time ever actually meeting this guy. And he was wondering if it was our cat crying. I was like, hey, is everything okay with the cat? And he goes, oh yeah, cat's fine. But he was just like, hey, like, I can help the cat get over the fence. And I'm like, it's late at night, it's windy, it's rainy, it's stormy. Like, what? And the guy was just like, yeah, I can, you know, I can help him get over the fence. And I was like, no, he's gonna get, he does this. This is his thing. And the guy was just like, well, he's crying. Why is he crying like that? And I'm like, well, because, you know, and I explained it to him, and the guy didn't stop talking. He kept talking about, like, trying to be helpful of ways of how to get the cat over to our side of the house. And I pretty much was just like, why are you doing this? Like, nobody over here is worried about it. We're all good here. Thanks for the concern. And Brittany was trying to relay that to him too. The guy was just like, why does he keep crying? Why is he doing this? It's like, because he's a cat? And the guy wouldn't stop talking, and sometimes you gotta be a little rude, and I just told the guy, like, hey, thanks, man, but I'm out of this situation. Like, the cat's gonna get over on his own, and I'm going back inside my house. Have a good evening. And the guy was just still sitting there, just hanging out over the fence, and we went inside. Freaking weird. The only other experience I had with this guy was months ago. Me and Brittany were out in the backyard. We were having a fire. We were watching a movie. And I heard that guy say, oh man, oh, fire. That looks like a cozy fire over there. That's a comfy backyard. You guys look like you're having a good time. Freaking weird. But, you know, what are you going to do? That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out with me. We had a lot happen. You know, fence blew down. I bought a car, met the next door neighbor's son for the first time. If you're one of my subscribers, this is the way. And speaking of that, if you're not one of my subscribers, go ahead and subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel, and it helps get it out more. It helps get the video out more. It makes it more, how you say, far-reaching. I'm going to try to end each vlog now with Captain Lee saying, Captain Lee from Below Deck. He says a lot of really cool things, a lot of just wisdom. And one of those things is, don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. I'll see you guys whenever I feel like it.